This guy disrespected Dmitry Bivol like no one else before.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event tomorrow night, live on HBO World Championship.
What happened after will shock you. On November 24th, 2018, the Hard Rock Entertainment Complex in Atlantic City was abuzz with anticipation. That evening would see the undefeated WBA World Champion Dmitry Bivol in a mandatory title defense against former champion Pascal of Canada. But this matchup was more than just a fight. It was a battle for reputation, the championship belt, and above all, honor. Something that had been challenged in the lead-up to this confrontation. At the age of 27, the Russian combatant entered the ring as the reigning WBA Light Heavyweight champion, boasting an impressive record of 14 wins, with 11 coming by way of knockout. Widely regarded by pundits as the top boxer of his division, Bivol was revered for his exemplary technical skills and an expansive arsenal of punches that made landing a hit on him an arduous feat. Pascal, on the contrary, was no longer at the zenith of his career. The once feared beast who had demolished opponents was now shadowed by crushing defeats to Sergey Kovalev and Eleider Alvarez. However, leaning on his vast experience, the 36-year-old Canadian was confident he would pose the most significant challenge Bivol had faced thus far. Known for a powerful right hook that had turned out the lights for many fighters, Pascal's reputation as a fierce knockout artist added another layer of intrigue to the upcoming face-off. As fight night drew near, the tension between the two pugilists simmered, with both fighters deep in preparation and fans eager for the clash. Despite Pascal's initially respectful demeanor towards Bivol, the rhetoric shifted in the weeks leading up to the bout, with Pascal taunting, "Bivol is inexperienced, I will smear him." This war of words escalated tensions to a climax, culminating in a scuffle during the weigh-in, setting the stage for an electrifying encounter.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event tomorrow night, live on HBO World Championship Boxing, 12 rounds scheduled for the WBA Light Heavyweight Championship of the world.
In a display of sportsmanship, unfazed by his opponent's provocations, Dmitry Bivol simply smiled in silence, letting the pre-fight antics wash over him. Then came the heated autumn evening of 2018, when the boxers stepped into the ring amid the roars of the crowd. With the sound of the announcing gong, the battle commenced. From the onset, the Russian fighter launched into the fray with an aggressive stance. Showering his adversary with jabs, Bivol skillfully outpaced the Canadian, highlighting a significant speed advantage that left Pascal resigned to playing second fiddle throughout the match.
Все это подтверждает их совместно. Немножко строк говорит о том, что у своего соперника. И вы знаете, настоящие любители бокса, тонкие семьи, не всегда предпочитают нокаутеров, которые выходят и сносятся за этими шахматами в квадрате ринга. Дает гораздо, очень надеется на свой удар. Это, конечно, его решающий козырь. Что надо подготовиться, надо донести до цели. Постоянно сбивается с прицела соперника. видите, полный контроль со стороны. Еще раз хочется подчеркнуть, вот этот очень успешный. Кстати, Мощанов ведь тренирует и Сергея Кузьмина, с ним работали еще в любителях. За вот эти 3 раунда ни одной удачной атаки.
Even as Pascal mustered his willpower to go on the offensive, his efforts were often short-lived. Throwing a punch or two would momentarily compel Bivol to retreat. However, a swift counterattack was always looming, forcing the Canadian to a defensive halt if he could react in time. A telling moment unfolded in the 4th round. Pascal, attempting to advance, was met by a precise counter from Bivol's right hand. Mid-movement, Pascal's balance faltered, tumbling to the canvas. The referee opted not to count it as a knockdown. It was perhaps then that Pascal realized the futility of his strategy against Bivol's finesse.
Защиты своей. Потому что надо приучать к себе Дмитрия Бивола. Вот посмотрите. Может соперник эти примеры. Пытается что-то сделать в атаку, тут же нарывается.
Post the 8th round, Pascal altered his approach, aiming to land heavier, albeit less coordinated punches. Despite being less precise, he managed to land a couple of solid hits on the Russian, adding a dash of bravado to the intense skirmish.
Ну ладно, это мелочи. Смотрите. Замечательно. Соперника. Отлично. Ну, сейчас Дмитрий пропустил. Вот это, пожалуй, единственный удар, который ударил. И он рискует, он пошел вперед, выбрасывает мощнейший высер. Зал почувствовал, что может легко, если можно так сказать, допустим, такое болельщическое выражение. Но Дмитрий тут же отвечает. И вот чем все заканчивается. Снова стучка Паскаля. Забрать этот раунд. Ну, может, судья. И вы видите, да, чем вот эти вспышки Паскаля. Немножко тяжело дышит. Попытка украсть концовку со стороны Паскаля. Может, судья обидеть. Еще раз скажу. Здорово поставил сейчас. Дмитрий Бивол в контратаке разбивает все попытки Паскаля. Замечательно. Он советует своим подопечным самое главное на высочайшем уровне во время боев ни одной серьезной травмы. Особенно так вот снова эта попытка Паскаля сделать в этом бою.
However, the burst of energy displayed in rounds 8 and 10 proved to be fleeting. Champion rounds heavily favored Bivol, who struck relentlessly as Pascal struggled to keep pace, often immobilized by the torrent of Bivol's technique, which seemed a prelude to much grander battles ahead.
Вот неплохо по туловищу. Сил осталось не так много. Но Дмитрий сейчас восстановится. Выпад Паскаля. Ну это так вообще. Теоретически. Убедительно. Ну что ж, наверное, Паскалю, я не знаю, конечно,
Ultimately, the judges' unanimous verdict, with scores of 117, 111, and 119, 109, twice in favor of Dmitry Bivol, confirmed his successful fourth WBA title defense.
Dmitry Bivol!
Post-fight, Jean Pascal held his opponent in high esteem. Dmitry Bivol is an excellent world champion. I give him his due, rating him the top light heavyweight in the world. I was focused and ready for this match. I gave it my all, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough. A bright future awaits him, he stated. Yet, a shining future awaited both fighters. Following the loss, Pascal climbed back into a winning stride, taking on and triumphing over formidable opponents like Marcus Brown, Badu Jack, and Fan Lung Meng, ultimately capturing a regular championship title. The Bivol effect in all its glory. As for Bivol, a Kyrgyzstan native, words fail to capture his current pinnacle. Viewed as the best boxer not only in the light heavyweight category, but in boxing at large, his career is at its zenith. Share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, take care, everyone.